be showing you how to duplicate a template. So, the top right corner of the page, you'll see this duplicate. Just press duplicate, and you'll be redirected to a login or sign up. So there. Bye. So here are the 3 Notion templates that I'm gonna show to you. I actually planned to only show the dashboard template, but since the video hasn't come out yet, and I already made 2 other templates, so I decided to show them to both of you. Enjoy! So I'm planning to make a tour of the simple dashboard number 2 first, because I didn't really plan to do on the dashboard and the first simple dashboard, but you could comment down below if you want to see a tour of it. Here's an overview of the dashboard. The first template that I made, it's cute, but I got really tired of it very easily. But I hope it'll be helpful to you. And here's the first one. I'm not really satisfied with the layout of this one. It's kind of boring, too boring. So here's the latest, which is the simple dashboard, and it's probably since it's the latest, it's my most favorite template. Okay, so let's start with the basics. So if you're already logged in to Notion, you can just choose your account or workspace. Here I'm using this email for my account. To add a page, just click this button, because if you click this button, it will add a new page in this page. So let's do this. Let's add a new page. There. After pressing that, you can choose from any page or any database. And if you press the templates, you'll be redirected to a number of templates. I don't usually use this one. I just use mine. But when I first started using this, I actually used all of these. Actually, I experimented with all of these. Okay, so that's it. Let's go here, and further tutorial will be taught while in the tour. Okay, so this is the overview of the Simple Dashboard 2 template, and it's pretty simple but not that overwhelming. And also, I didn't really added colors already because I get really bored, and I just opted for this. Okay, so first I have a page that says message for you, and you can check that out because I have a message for you there. And let's go. So important link here. So you're just gonna add an important link here, which you usually use, like what I did mine, to my courses, and that's it. Okay. So I also separated my school and live to do, because as I don't know if I said already, but I usually get overwhelmed by my school and live content, so I separated it. The school to do is on the top, because it's really it's actually the most important, because nobody actually knows I do this live things. I do vlogs and something, so it's just up there. Okay, so for school to do, on the first page, I just put a table here where I can add my to-do list, and I'm gonna show it to you later, the weekly overview, and I also link the database of my events and deadlines over here. Okay, so I'm gonna first be teaching you how to use this. Okay, so as you can see the properties that I added over here. So if you want to do so click properties, and you can always change it by the buttons. There you go. And I want to show the category over there. Okay, and these are the instructions. Okay, so if your category is live, you must leave school and home empty. Instead, put your live and pick a event, for example, anniversary or birthday. This is what it looks like. And do so with home and school. Okay, now we already know how to add properties, change properties, and show or not show them. Now we'll be moving on to the filter and the view. Okay, so we're now in the view calendar where we can see everything, and we can also add the table view over there, something like that. Okay, now to add a view, I only want to show the home where the category is to home. Here's how we do it. Home, type the calendar, and create. Next, you're gonna be needing to filter out, add a filter, and the category that contains home. And we wanna show the properties. Let's rearrange these. There. So we can also do the same for the school and the home. Okay, so now we're done here and we're gonna move on to the next page. So we have tasks this week. For task week this week, this is what I'm saying, the weekly overview. And for example, we're gonna be adding, wait, actually before I show you this, I'm gonna be showing you this. Daily schedule. For daily schedule, this is my schedule every day where I will just add the topic that I need to study or answer any test. So this is an example. I'm gonna copy paste this one over to tasks this week, and since I already copied something, I'm gonna click the add this button, add a new task button. Okay, for example, I have quiz on Mesopotamia and India civilization. Okay, so example for that. Now I'll be right click, copy, and then go over to school to do. I'm gonna paste the subject, and also I'm gonna copy this on lesson. It's not a lesson, but it's due. I just used the name lesson, so it would be more general. And kind, since it's a quiz, create a quiz. Status, and let's put not yet started, in progress, and completed. There you go. Okay, so you can actually change the colors here. For example, for not yet started, we'll be setting color yellow, in progress is orange, and completed is green. There. So since we're not yet started, and for backlog, you can create something like this. I'm just gonna be showing to you my real one, the stuff that I'm showing to you, so you can do it as well. Okay, so now we're here in my template, and this is an example. So I put the subject, the lesson, or like the topic or the title, and status. So there it is. Not started, in progress, still incorrectly hidden, and the kind. Okay, so here's the kind, and it's the more common term is alternative assessment and formative assessment. I also decided to put a more detailed one so I can be prepared and I know what to do for this project. And the backlight. There you go. Okay, so now we'll be going on to unfinished tasks. Well, this is just a simple page because you're just gonna put your unfinished task. I usually have a lot of unfinished tasks, so this page is really helpful, and I'm so thankful I got the idea. And daily schedule is what I already showed it to you earlier. It's just my schedule for the whole week, or you could also put yours. You could also place the time over here while doing like this. So what we're gonna be doing is select the time and press this one, which will make it as like a code. There, simple. So so next here is the school. This is where you this is a to do, and this is your school part where you can put your notes over here. I already put some notes for you here and there. This has a password, so please contact me if you want access to this one. It's you can find this on my website, or these are notes that I share with you guys. Here are goals. This is one of my favorite parts. Okay, so for goals will be it's not only for school but also for life, but this is mostly for school. So you need to keep this simple and not complicated because this is for your goals, not for your aesthetic purposes. Okay. So first, you're gonna be putting a date. As of today, we have 12 13 and 2020. Okay, there. Now you're gonna be putting a description over here. So we also have a sample um card over here with very bad grades, and don't worry, this is not mine. Okay, so you need to add goal over here. The subject with the lowest grade here is mathematics. Maths. Current grade is 2.75, and our goal grade is 2.00. And then you're just gonna check if you accomplished your goal or not. Try this time and do this. There you go. So here are also our life goals. It's just simple, just do it. Like that. Okay, next after goals we have the life part. Our life to do. Okay, so I think I also added a filter. So like it's like in the same as the calendar, just filter home, life, and school. So basically just add your to-do list and check the status. It's just the same like that, just simple as that. Okay, so here I just put other things that I usually use, like font downloads, link to websites, and quick links. I actually linked pages over here, and I'm just gonna delete these for you guys. Quick links where you can link your pages like this. How do it? There you go. There. So this basically it's real. As I said, it's a really simple dashboard with everything in it, and I also link a page over here on how to be productive for you guys. And I don't think this is public, so let's make this public. Okay, it's not public. Oh, if you want to share something, just press the share button over here, link to web, and you have choices if the person with the link can duplicate the template, allow comments, but they can comment or edit. You can also add people or groups or emails over here. There. So since I'm not gonna be allowing to duplicate as a template, I'm just gonna let you view the page. There you go. See, it's create a proactive dashboard. There you go. I forgot to put the link, but I guess I'll put it back later. Okay, so I guess that's it. Is it? I'm so sorry for the bad one. I guess I'm just gonna make a better one next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.